You know, so, I've looked a little bit at past disasters or catastrophes to look at what kind of follow-up there's been for people who've been involved in those, exposed to whatever. It can be Seveso, in Seveso, Italy, where the dioxin factory blew up. 1984, Bhopal, where a Union Carbide chemical plant blew up. It made methyl isocyanate. And there's been remarkably little follow-up of people from those incidents.
Well, I think that is a testimony to the fact that this program has been viewed as a critically important program by the country, that they've supported the program, and that it's been supported by the very people who have been exposed. For the fire department, this is part of every year's strategic plan. All right? How can we care for the people that were exposed on 9/11? Through our World Trade Center Health Program, we have monitoring and treatment with almost no longitudinal dropout of our members. Mm-hmm. So what you remarked on before, that most people years later are well, that's in part because the exposure was less, but in part because the people that need to be followed have disappeared. Right. And that's also the importance of starting a program early on. As you know from your work with the energy workers, with the radiation exposure, that program didn't start right away.
Mm-hmm, sure.
So a huge amount of funding had to be expended to find the workers, to bring them back into a program. We haven't spent a single federal dollar, all right, on advertising for our workforce, to tell them about the program, to ask them to join the program. All right. The program existed immediately. People entered into the program. All right. Nearly everyone entered into the program, and nearly everyone has continued in the program.
Right. But I mean, they're doing it for themselves, but is there also a sense that they're doing it for their coworkers?
Absolutely.
Because they understand that if we can contribute to good science, that's going to be helpful in the next disaster, but also it's going to be helpful in the treatment of people now.
There's a brotherhood here. There's a sisterhood here.
Yeah.
There's a real sense that they're helping the future generation, not just here in the New York City Fire Department, but throughout the world.